Hi everyone, my name is Nuria and this is my sewing journey. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get the torso foundation from the basic top and the basic skirt foundation. If you're new into this drafting your own patterns journey, let me give you a recap. There are four main basic blocks: the top, the skirt, the trousers, and the sleeves. And these blocks assume very little ease, so they follow the curves of your body and are the base for any design you want. Aside from these blocks, there are other foundations that are very nice to have in your stash, so you have to do less modifications when you want your final design. For tops, for example, these are the torso, the shirt, and the jacket. These are all for woven fabrics, so no elasticity, and every single one of these foundations has three combinations: the basic with no ease, the casual with a little ease but still contouring around the body, and the oversized, which has more ease and gives more of a boxy look as it loses its shape. In today's video, we're going to look into the three combinations of the torso foundation. And to do that, you're going to need your basic top block and your basic skirt block. And if you don't have them at hand, don't worry, I'm going to link the written instructions and the video instructions down below. The torso foundation is great for dress designs that don't have a seam around the waist, but if you're looking for designs more like loose blouses, I would advise you to use the shirt foundation instead, because even though you have the oversized torso, it still contours around your body a lot. This is more for tighter designs. Let's start with the basic torso foundation. First, grab the basic top pattern and transfer the front shoulder dart to the bust. Then, grab a piece of paper and draw a horizontal line. This will be used as the waistline. Align the skirt with this line and make sure the side edges touch the lines and the center front and back are perpendicular to the waistline. Extend the center front and center back lines up. Take the front panel of the basic top pattern and open the darts by cutting one of the legs up to the bust point, but not through. And then align the center front with the line you drew before and align the side edge with the waistline. The skirt and top might not align in the same spot, but that is okay. Choose the point that is further away from the center front, as it is always better to have more fabric than less fabric when prototyping. Then take the back panel of the basic top pattern and draw a line between the waist dart and the side seam up to the armhole. Cut through that line, but not through the armhole. Align the center back with the skirt and the side edge with the waistline. It is okay if the center back doesn't align fully with the waistline. As before, we can reduce that ease once we are doing the prototype. And now that the patterns are in place, trace all the outer lines. Now for the darts. First, trace the tip of the top patterns. Then trace the outer dart of the front skirt foundation and the inner dart of the back skirt foundation. The tip of the second front dart will be placed 4.5 centimeters from the tip of the first one to the right. The tip of the second back dart will be placed 5.5 centimeters from the tip of the first one to the right. Extend those darts to the top part of the pattern and the basic torso foundation is ready. We're done with the first one, and once this one is done, the other two combinations are really easy to pattern. To draft the casual torso foundation, just remove the dart closest to the side seam for both front and back. This is very close to the basic one, but with a little bit more ease around the waist. To draft the oversized torso foundation, remove both darts for both front and back, and then lower the armhole by 0.5 centimeters. And for the front, lower the bottom of the bust dart by 0.5 centimeters also, and add 1.25 centimeters to the waist for both front and back patterns. As you can see, the oversized look added some extra ease around the waist, but the rest of the body at the shoulders and at the bust doesn't have a lot of ease added there. That's why this is not the best foundation for a loose fitting blouse. But this is everything. This is how you draft the three combinations of the torso foundation, which you can also call dress foundation. And I also have the instructions on how to do it on my website, so I will link it down below if you want to take it more step by step. And if you want to have all these top foundations at hand, I have a cheat sheet on my website that shows you how to change from the basic top pattern to all the other top foundations. And now that you're done with this torso foundation, I would say that the next things you should learn how to do are contouring to understand how to create any neckline you want and how to add sleeves. So good luck on your drafting journey, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.